Hello and welcome to week 4, day 3 of Sing for Hull. Our song this week is Waka Waka, This Time for Africa. It's really fun and energetic, so I hope you've been having fun going on our website and learning and practicing the songs across this week so far. So today I'm going to look at some top tips on how to perform the song really well. Yesterday, hopefully you joined Shelley Gabriel for her Make and Create. And that just will really help you get into the spirit of things. And thinking about getting into the spirit of things leads me to our fact of the day. And this is because lots of sporting occasions have songs written for them or themes like the Olympics or the football, and you'll know from Monday's fact of the day that Waka Waka was written for the FIFA 2010 World Cup, which was held in South Africa. Now, the fact that I'm going to tell you is that not everybody was happy with the decision that was made in the song Waka Waka. Now, you'll know that the South African band Freshly Ground sing in the middle of the song, and it's a really, really brilliant bit. But some people felt a little bit cross that Shakira was picked as the main artist for the song. And this is because Shakira is from Colombia and not from South Africa. And people really felt that if the song's representing South Africa and representing the people, it should have had a singer from South Africa on the song. So not everybody was happy. We're going to keep happy and positive because we are going to warm up. Keeping with our football themed warm-ups, let's start with that sideline shuffle. So let's get our blood moving with a shake. That's it. And high knee running. Really high knees. And some jumping jacks or star jumps. And that'll do. Right, we're going to stretch those muscles we need for breathing. Do our freeze goalie pose. Off we go. Stretch to that side. And let's stretch to this side. Okay, cool. And now we're going to just do something with our shoulders. Up, down, left, right. Give them a wiggle round. And then we go back round the other way. That's it. So breathing in, and those 6, and then that nice long one at the end. Are we ready? And again. One more time. Brilliant. And let's do our goal sirens. So we start with an ooh and we end with a nice chest resonance. Goal! Are you ready? Ooh, goal! One more time. Ooh, goal! And using the phrase Tamanamana Sangalewa, let's warm up those articulators. Tamanamana Sangalewa, Tamanamana Sangalewa, Tamanamana Sangalewa, Tamanamana Sangalewa, Tamanamana Sangalewa, Tamanamana Sangalewa. So Sean's back with me to do our pitched exercise where we sing Tamanamana Sangalewa in steps.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tamanamana Sangalewa, 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 Tamanamana Sangalewa. Thank you, Sean. We're going to look now at how we sing with expression and phrasing, okay? Looking at how we phrase those lines just to really make them interesting. And we have done this before in Eye of the Tiger. So we're going to pick out those key words that we want to give emphasis to. We sing towards those words and we sort of bounce off them for the rest of the phrase, and they really help add that shape. Also, a little bit like Something Inside So Strong last week, we've got a lot of words and some of them are on the beat and some of them are off the beat. So we've got to be really careful with the rhythm, just sort of knowing what we're doing really. So you can go through this in more detail if you need to and stop after each line, but I'm just going to go all the way through verse 1, really showing you that emphasis and where those important words are. Now I'm going to use a metronome again to keep my beat, but this time I'm using a very old metronome, look. This is the one I used when I was learning music, and it's wind up and it uses a weight to keep the time. You can change it up and down to make it faster or slower, and it's got sellotape on the top. That's just because it got broken. Right, so let's get that going. First one. Ready? You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you've got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Taminamina sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Now, that last bit, 'cause this is Africa, is weighted the same, 'cause this is Africa. So we want just as much on all of those. Okay, now let's sing that using that emphasis. I'll just get my note. You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, hey, hey. Taminamina sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. So, hopefully you can see there that little bit of oomph and shaping, and that'll really help you when you're learning the words as well. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is dynamics. So, in music, a little bit like a recipe for a cake or something, you have eggs and flour and butter and you mix them all up to get a cake. In music, you have something called the interrelated dimensions of music. And they are the different ingredients, really, that help music be what it is. So we talked last week about beat and rhythm, and they're really the fundamental ones. And then after that, we've got some ones that really can change the way that sound is, okay? And one of those is dynamics. Now, dynamics is whether or not you sing loud or soft, or play loud and soft. Okay, and I want us to have a little think about how we can use dynamics when we sing this song to make it really interesting. So usually your chorus, which is the big sort of moment that everybody knows, might be the one you want the most focus on. So for this one, Tamanamana, hey hey, waka waka, hey hey, Tamanamana sangalewa, hanawa ah ah. What's to be really big and meaty. So we want to make sure we've got a lot of air coming through, really good support, and that we're getting a nice loud sound during that one. Not shouting, remember, just nice and loud and well supported. Okay, but when we've got our verses, we've got a lot of words, we've talked about this, and we don't want it all the same. We don't want, you're a good soldier, choosing your battles. It's just too much. So what we want to do is bring it down a little bit, have it a bit softer, a bit like you're telling somebody, you know, imagine the conversation you're having. You're telling somebody how well they're doing and how much they've got to really channel their energy, okay? So we want to sing a little bit like you would if you were speaking it. You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. So that's going to be quite soft. Not really soft, but quite soft, okay? And then when we get to this next bit, the pressure's on, you feel it. Think of the words. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you've got it all, believe it. So we want that a bit louder, okay? This is the bit where we're building up to the excitement of the chorus. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. Okay, and then we've got this little bit. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, hey. You're telling someone, come on, if something happens to you, if you fall, get up, keep going. So we want to build that bit even more, but we have got a lot of words. So we really want that nice punchy bits, okay, like we talked about just before, and we want to build up that volume. So, when you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, hey, tamina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Now that last line, we want nice and big and bold because that's leading us into our chorus. And then our chorus, we just want to let go. Never give too much because you can strain your voice. But like we talked about, good breath support, nice, loud, confident sound. So have a think during that verse about maybe having it a bit softer, like you're talking, building towards that second part of the verse, and then getting right in there for the chorus. I've asked Sean back so we can have a run through the verse and the chorus, thinking of all of those things we've just talked about.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. Pressure's on, you feel it, but you've got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, hey, tamina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Tamina, hey, waka waka, hey, tamina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Brilliant. So now you know how to add that expression into your verses and your chorus using dynamics, and also how to shape those lines. So don't forget to go online and practice, ready for Friday. That's it from me. Join us tomorrow where our woodwind teacher Alice Siddle is going to take you on a tour of the saxophone. It's a very good instrument. So tune in and I will be singing with you on Friday at 1:30. Please join us and get as many people as you can to join us because this is a great song and we want everybody in the hall singing.